Yo, what's good? What's up? I was just chilling, so I figured, hey, might as well do a stream. Might as well. Not gonna do the longest one today, but we are gonna get some stuff done, talk to the peoples. What's up, Alex? Hey, I understand. I know these streams are at like a weird time for you, so you gotta sleep. You gotta sleep. You know what I'm saying? I feel you. Yo, what's good, Wes? What's up? Yo, what's good, Hint? Yo, what's good, Ragnar? I'm doing good. Been busy. Yesterday I took a family day. Tomorrow we're gonna get back at it, get a vid. Because I didn't do a vid today or yesterday really. Yo, what's good, YCY? Yeah, a little bit of a late one. Little bit of a late one. I was like kind of just chilling. Uh Played some games with some homies. Everybody got off and I was like, you know what, let me do a stream. Do a stream. So here we are. This is gonna be hard to do. 50K. Let's do this one. But so there's a new as we all know, so loud. Hint of Insanity. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate you. Um, as we all know, there's the new hero coming up, the Hydro Tank, right? I've been off of Twitter for a while, so I haven't really checked to see if they've done anything else. I think they just posted like a video of her. So let me look at that real quick. Okay.
新しい団長？ふーん、ちょっと頼りなさそう。あなたが新しい団長？ふーん、ちょっと頼りなさそうね。劇団は人手不足なの？
Yeah, she's supposed to be after Cersei.
仕方がないな。シエル様の 50% の実力を見せてあげようかな。
50% of my power.
傘をさしてお肌を守るよ。
The umbrella's pretty sick. I think that's part of her deflection that she does right there. She gets extra. Wow, she gets mitigations. Actually, the thing that sucks is like I actually like her design. I think she looks pretty cool. But I mean, honestly, if I would have had, I mean, hear me out. If I would have had Caesar, I would have maybe not thought about getting her. Yo, what's good, Nakama? Have they announced the release date? It's most likely gonna be after Cersei. It's actually off for today. Got to play some of the Vampire Survivors DLC. Is that for the game that you were playing? Skipping her though. Might do two multis. Yeah, she's not for everybody. We'll do a 10 or two. I'm sure we will get a few pulls from an event or something. Yeah. I'm I gotta see what her kid is like because I mean I pretty much got Gildan like without even trying, but how should you build CM? You got him to 4 stars? Ooh. You know what? I'm gonna do something. Let's see how many votes we get total. All right. So with that, I'm gonna show you CM, but doing a poll if you guys want me to do character guides. A couple people have asked. The problem is that I did it for a game and I didn't really see, well, it didn't really get as like much support, comments, views, and everything as the work I had put into it. I did it for Blue Archive. So like uh yeah. 10 days. Is that till Star Rail? I think. But my CM, the way that I personally use him is I use the second skill for the because I have the blur on him. But if you have him in a physical team, you're gonna probably have to use the AoE skill because that's gonna be uh it's not gonna nerf everyone's damage, but it's just gonna be a little bit more cost. But I personally use the blur. And then on his 4, I use the Nightmare Donut now requires 3 buffs to be active. If you're doing this, you want to make sure that you're actually cycling quite a few buffs at a time because there's an interval to where it calculates the buff, which is why the 4 has instantly calculate because like as he gets buffs, it'll count it, but if you're putting regular buffs on him, he's going to cycle it quite a bit. So both of these are just kind of quality of like this bottom one is more quality of life because it takes a couple seconds for him to calculate it. But like I said, if you do wind breaths, if you do like a mitigation buff, if you have a set that gives a bonus effect, like Dr. Gong Soon gives him the extra bonus effect there, then that helps him. It helps. If only Yori came first, Sheru would have been a great investment after for the Hydra synergy, but Sheru came first with Hydra being underwhelming now. Well, Cosma, like, depending on how the tank is, like, I think I think what makes it weird is that Gildan came. Well, we already knew about Gildan, but Gildan came first and early, and then they also had Surslit, who's a tanky character. So I personally don't care for, and I'm not counting I'm not counting a lot of the standard banner characters like the Aluya and the Rita. I'm not really thinking about them, but like they've had a lot of now, like they had a healer and then they have 2 tanks, which I'm like, yo, where are the mages? Where's the rank? Like, where's the new rangers, right? Because like Rita, she was already in the game. Like, the only new character really that you can't get is Surslit. Just want something new. It was good in Concito. The boss in his second last maze got bugged for you. If you kill his summons, he wouldn't get stunned. Oh, it's terrible. But yeah, I do think that like having Yori would be good because people are waiting for her pretty much. So I feel you on that. It was good, Master. Yo, I miss y'all too, bro. But I had to, you know, family, just spend time with them. How just one Moets? Um, you gotta get a really good cycling of wind breath. So that's why, like, when I made the video about Nuno, like, you really want to have Nuno be pretty much present on your wind breath team with Mo, because she's gonna really help her out. And then I would say, if you had a high star Kier can also give wind breath. I think it's at like either 4 or 5 stars. She can start giving some wind breath. You just want to cycle as much wind breath stacks to Mo as you can, to where she could start doing some major damage. Because she's already decent, but with that wind breath, she gets really good. Yeah, HSR. Yeah, we'll play it on. We'll play Honkai on the channel. Like I said, not really going crazy in vids, but we can we can play it. He just stood there, then did his life stream move, had to abandon the run. Oh my god, Nakama. I mean, I haven't had anything like that, but I've had where the boss just instantly wrecks my tank and I forget to restart it, and then um yeah. Like the fight will end in a second. I'll look away and it'll just be over. I hope more care I hope more come next banner. She will complete your all mono team, only Caesar and Mo missing. Hmm. Yeah, Yori will be cool. I think Sheru, I like her effects. Like the way they made her look. But yeah, I got it. I hope she's good. I hope she's really good. I haven't seen her in game at all, anywhere. Just go for this. See, we already have 2 strong tanks in the game, so unless you provide something that you were going to just have to have for Hydra team, there's not much of an incentive to pull her. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if you're, that's what I was saying. Like, you don't have to pull her because, like, with Gildan, unfortunately, Gildan is like still top for physical teams, and I really do hate that. Like, everyone has to be stuck to the same tank. But I mean, honestly though, like I mean, unless you're just a whale, you're gonna get everything anyways. Like, the tanks that we have, Caesar and Gildan, are perfect. You have a healing tank, then you have a tank that buffs damage. The only people who need a tank is magical, right? So, which I really doubt that Sheru's going to be a magical tank, but we'll see. But I doubt it. I highly doubt it. Will I summon Sheru? I don't have a tank technically. That's an SSR built up. I have a Gildan, but like, she's there and I need the resources to level her up. But I'm really wanting a tank to improve my main team, and I'm using hoplites. So it depends on what her kit does. Like, if I would have if I could have chosen a tank, I would have chosen Caesar over Gildan, personally. For a lot of the PvE content that I like to do. But I think that, especially for, since I do a little bit of PvP, I would like to have Sheru too, to kind of like put a little of a pause on some of these Surslets and Finets and all that. So yeah, I think I'm gonna pull on Sheru. Yo, what's up, Matt? Nah, we just started the stream not too long ago. To help with the accuracy poll, what would be the alternative to character guides? Um, well, I guess there's no really alternative. I've pretty much been making content on everything. I think the next thing that someone wanted me to talk about was like, typically it's like things that are more specific, like the, what is it, the relics, or the plugins in PvP. Somebody wanted me to talk about the the adaptations, which I was literally recording today. I was trying to record an adaptations video. A lot of stuff happened, and then before I wanted before I recorded the adaptations video, I felt like I should ask if you guys want character guides because I was like, I could do like one or two character guides. Well, depending on content, I could do maybe like one or two, maybe two or three character guides and really just kind of sit down and think like, okay, what's going to be the best um what's going to be the best like adaptations for the character, like of course skills, talents, and I'd have to get like all of the talents together. Um Probably ask some of my whale members how certain characters do. So it would just be be probably like a couple a week. Other than that, like it would just be regular content of just like doing the release specific stuff. Will I stream Honkai? Yes. Well, I'll stream it on the channel. Like I said, I'm not planning on covering it like I do Higan. So it'll just mainly just be streams and we'll just kind of talk about it. Like I'll just have like a section like I do in my Discord for Honkai, but like it's not gonna be a serious game for me. It's just gonna be something we just play on stream. We can compare units. Like I'm down to talk about the game on stream, right? Like ask questions. I'm gonna obviously play it, try to get to know what's best, but I'm not trying to, be the content creator for it and like, reinvent the wheel or anything. Yo, what's good? Enzo, sorry, who's better? Finay or Cerslet? Cerslet. Cerslet's better than Finay. Finay, I like her, but like, I mean, she really specializes in, I guess, AoE. Cersei provides you another front line to help distract the enemy. She has a really nice AoE ult. And then she has her basic attack. So if you ever get like silenced or anything, like Cersei can attack through that. But yeah, I like Cersei more than my Finay personally. Is this a guaranteed 5-star? I don't know if I want to whale on that yet. Yeah, I don't think I want to whale. I'm not to that point. Let me see. You convinced the mage tried to counter your team. Got 3 pyro teams in a row. 1-1. Yeah, I think it does. I really do. Same. I will see like all the types of stuff that like wants me to just die. You're skipping for now, though you don't know what type of team you'll make in the future. Yeah, 69-bit. It's pretty much like I saw I think you're the one who said how do you build Mo? So like if they came out with a uh Animo tank, which there's supposed to be one, it's supposed to be an alternate version of Nuno. So when that alt Nuno comes out, that's where I'm gonna be like, yo, now we can really get some Animo teams going. Hit yes in the poll because of course I want more of your content, but that is because there wasn't an alternative listed. Ah, yeah, it's not necessarily an alternative, just more content. It would just be it's just literally just me working hard. But like if like you're not interested in watching it, then just hit no. Is I guess was the thing. It's just like, nah, I'm not gonna watch it. Like I don't care. Like I'm obviously gonna start with the SSRs first. Because those are the ones that were more important. And then how I see the SSRs. Oh god. And then after that we'll see we'll go from there. I'll probably do the more popular characters first. Okay. So we died immediately. Bro, I was trying to see if CM died or not. He did. I got 6 health. Can I? Possibly not. I was trying to reset. Oh my god. Well, that's all she wrote. No, it's a rip run. I'd have to go level up people. It's fine. I got the stamina that I wanted. It's not like I was gonna get anything anyways. These things are all easier. As long as I can get these the stand pots. Let me see. Sorry. You saw some of Sheru's skills. She can provide magic resistance to all allies. I saw that, Kazuma. I did see that in the video. It looked like she applied a buff to everybody, which is really cool because that fits with CM if she can provide buffs, because CM likes to be buffed. Actually, you can actually use here. You're using Gil's S1 more than her S2 anyways. Since S1 is very strong in PvP, you don't want to switch skills around all the time. Yeah, you told me that the last time I streamed, Wes. You said it's been working for you. Oh, wow, they just gave energy. Okay, I'll keep that. I will keep that. Shoot, I got so much. So much now. Um, yeah, Wes, I got you. Appreciate it on the awakenings. Wait. I'm pretty much with only 5 units made. Pretty much Nakama. The green emoji is good. The green emoji. What are you talking about? Maybe I'm lost. Saya. You got 2 SSRs from the Explorer and Labyrinth. Well, you are somebody in rare form because I don't get jack shit from this, honestly. Have they announced any new events, by the way, after Cersei goes away? Chris, is probably gonna be there's probably gonna be something for Sheru. Then again, there could not. There could be something a little after her release, but like I'm pretty sure they're gonna do another event. Hopefully a different type of event, but I think they would. Is this team good? It's Cersei, Liv, Caesar, and Aluya. Yeah, James. You got the 2 front lines. Liv can still heal, and then you got Aluya going around. Yo, what's good? And Andres, what's going on, bro? If you're only 27 into Cersei's banner, would you try and pull a second copy? Zero. That's really low. In the there's like there's gonna be more there's gonna be a lot more units coming into the game, so I really wouldn't recommend that personally. I really want to get this, but I'm gonna lose. How do you get those potions to raise skills from 9 to 10? Um, the you can get some for free on the battle pass at level 53 or 54. And that's free battle pass. So you just have to do your dailies every day. You can get a couple from there. And they have it on both lines, so you can absolutely get it for free. You just gotta play, do your missions, and make sure you can finish the pass. Did a quick search. There doesn't seem to be a CM guide out by anyone yet. Nobody likes CM. You're gonna see guides for Aluya. You're gonna see guides for Surslit. You're gonna see guides for probably Gildan, but we won't see CM because CM's rated pretty low on most people's like tier list. Nobody really cares for him. People think he's bad. You got the vast majority of your prize still from the game. Oh yeah, same. If you get Mo, you might have to bench CM for non-boss content. Well, yeah, you have a physical team, Nakama, so yeah, that would make sense. You got an SSR play from it too? No way. Hold on, Chris. You said you did a final pull on her banner and you got 3 copies at once? Okay, well, that's obviously some stupid amount of luck. You literally do lab for energy and play XP? Pretty much. That's pretty much what it is. It's pretty much all it's been to me. Yeah, but the pity doesn't carry over, so you're a bit concerned you'll be wasting all your currency chasing another copy. Yeah, that's the downside. That's the downside, Zero, of what you're doing. Like, if you pull and you don't get it, then it all just goes to the standard banner. And, you know, you could have used those, like, then you're going to have hella regret. And you're going to be like, bro, I could have just saved those. So that's the risky part, is you're only 27. And you're going to have to hope for a chance. You're going to have to do at least, like, what, 50 pulls to get, like, the extra percent. And that's a lot for a free-to-play. X-Sage, I mean, yeah, Chris Hess was telling him, was like, yeah, it's gonna be hard. X, I haven't hit a X stage. You got Nuno today? Yo, congrats, Ragnar. What happens after the banner of Cersei and you have 50 pity? What will happen to that? It'll carry you over Fit Life. Oh, you have a magic team, Nakama? Like your damage is full at? Bro, is she really hitting like that for you, man? She's really hitting for you, huh? Like you have so much faith in her. Like you've been really rocking with her. That's funny. Send me something on Instagram. Okay, I lost my place. Yo, what's good? What's good, Izum? You said you have some questions. What should you do when you finish a story and your troop is at 85 plus? And is it worth spending all your stam on the event, considering that materials and gold become scarce at high levels? Um, so where I'm at right now is like I'm leveling up characters. I'm kind of leveling up characters to just add to my main team. Well, not main team, but like I'm adding characters that I would possibly use, and then I'm like leveling up skills and stuff. Is what I'm doing because I'm around the same level as you. That's what I was doing. I did the event today because I've been leveling different characters because I wanted to try some out and I needed the skill points. But I think completing a character is probably best at that high level. It's like whoever your main DPS is, just completely max them, get all their skills to level 9, and then however you get your skill point potions, right? Go ahead and complete them. I think that's pretty much what's going to be the main thing because then that allows you to push like the tower further. It allows you to get stronger in any content that they might launch later in the future. What do you think the meta will look like when the mages get in the game? 69-bit. When mages get in the game, the thing about mages is like they're really able to do most of their damage without having to be up close. So it's gonna be very bursty. It's a little to me, it's gonna be probably a little bit more survivability, right? Because they'll be far away. CM survives pretty well. Um, Media for most people survives pretty well. I don't know if it'll be better though, because there's a lot of good physical characters. Like a lot of good physical characters. And a lot of them do extra damage procs. And like for instance, Media, she doesn't. She doesn't have a lot of gigantic damage increases that I saw that make her look like she's gonna be broken. But she is still strong though. So I don't know what this is. It Lamb Tea Party? Yeah, probably. But I think that magic will be very good. We just need somebody who can buff our damage. Who can buff our damage overall. That's all magic needs. Like who can just spam skills, kind of like CM's Blur, but we just need a tank character who can do that. It was amazing luck though. Wish you could have gone one more because you're 60 shards away from 5-star. Ooh, that is nice. Yo, 2 of them back to back. That's what I call a win. I guess it's a hoplite. After the in Cersei's Banner Pity will be shared to standard Banner Pity. Fit Life, yeah, that's what it seems like it's gonna be. Her pity's going over there. You said her chanting's OP. I'm gonna have to try out Follett. Because if I put Follett on a team, I could have a full magic animo team. I'm gonna have to see how she works. Yo, what's up, Agoner? How's it going for you? All right, there we go. 30 pulls away from Pity. Gildan. Team is currently Kieter, Cersei, Rita, and Ryoko. Worth using cubes to finish off before banner ends? Well, let me see. 30, no, it's not worth using your Dubriastles to finish a standard banner. No, it's not. Hint of insanity. You don't want to do that. Like, even if Gildan's gonna go away, you do not want to use your Dubriastles for a standard banner because, like, if you really, really needed her, she would just rerun. Or there could be possibly a better tank in different situations. So But I like if you didn't get Gildan by now and you're like thinking about using Debrysels, don't do it. Like just don't do it. Just wait. The it's a little it's just not gonna be the best idea. Bro. That last little basic killed her. Because I was scared. I got a phantom piece. I already have a full set of that. Oh my god. You remove Gildan from your Cersei team, from your Cersei Scream Rita team, and added Caesar, and now it's all auto. Even Lambert 5 with Caesar. Yeah, Caesar's pretty ridiculous. She's pretty ridiculous. Like, with the healing. You really can just kind of just auto on that. You're using Aluya, Cersei, Gildan, and Nuno right now as your 4, but should you switch out 3-star Nuno for 5-star Screamer? You also have Finay and Rita. Hey, yo, what? If your Gildan is leveled up and you have decent plays on her and she's like tanky and you have a 5-star Screamer, if you think Screamer can keep everybody alive, then absolutely, because the bonuses you get from attack speed is going to be crazy. I would probably drop Aluya personally and put on Rita with Cersei because Rita will have the interrupt to help out your Gildan even more, and Rita does decent ult damage, and she will make the enemy take more crit. So if your Cersei isn't like a high star to where she's doesn't won't have crazy crit, she'll have at least more crit. And so will Rita as well. But yeah, it's really harder. It's hard for Screamer to keep Aluya alive on a lot of teams. But I would use a Rita with the Cersei for sure. Because then it gives you a range DPS as well. Versus having all melee DPS. Then you should start trying to build 2 secondary teams for the team match mode. Can't do anything in it. Well, you always have your main team, and then yeah, try to do a sub team. As long as you have 5 to 6 characters built, you can use the rentals and team match. You just lose on purpose when you see a strong team. Made it to 566 by doing that. Yeah, Vaughn, same. You didn't know you could do rentals for team match. Yeah, you could rent the like soldier, healer. There's like 4 units you can rent. Went to pity for Cersei. 2 Finays, 1 Rita, no Cersei. Oh my god. I mean, I guess you got the Finay and a Rita. But Jesus. Yeah, no, CM is that guy. CM solo is typically the last boss on his own. That's why I end up just making sure that he's strong. I literally make sure everything I get in Labyrinth is for CM. Put your front line on the right and your back line on the left. That way they won't get hit by the laser. I guess I could do that. I guess I could do that. To ensure that they don't die. Media has been the main unit that carries you. I mean, Media is not bad. I just know that when they release other mages, it's just Media won't be as strong. But they gave her the thing that makes her really good is if you get a copy of her, right? She obviously gets stronger, and then you get a copy of her, she gets stronger, and then therefore she's doing more on your team because you got a free copy, you can get another one. She's a 4-star, and then why everyone's been doing their pulls if you happen to get another one. Like there's some people who probably have 4.5, 5-star medias just from random pulls and stuff. I totally could believe it. Is Media a good character to build? if you're wanting a second magic character, she's decent to build. She's light. Later in the story, everything goes to dark. In PvP, there's 2 dark units on most PvP teams. So there's that. Even some of the rentals are um, dark as well. So it won't hurt to have a light DPS at all. Thanks a lot. You're struggling for 19 in Deep Maze. You need the water element to continue. It's a pain. You have Gildan and Cersei almost level 9 skills. Yo, that's sick. Does the Phantom play 3 set piece attack damage buff affect the skill which triggers it? Are you asking if the effect happens after the skill is procced? Um so like for instance, the Dr. Gongsun set that CM has, whenever he it's like whenever he activates a skill, he gets extra AD. The way it works is that whenever he like is about to do his skill, he gets the bonus effect, and then his ability is affected with it after. So if it's an activation upon skill, it'll get the bonus. How about a team with Caesar, Aluya, Cerslet, and Screamer? Yeah, that's fine. An A5 Screamer? Yeah, like I mean, it like if you have a I mean, y'all are talking about having a tier 5 5-star screamer, like the attack speed and everything you get. Like I said, if you can keep your team alive, especially if you got a Caesar, that's amazing because now your Cerslet is attacking way faster, and then you have your Caesar who can keep your Aluya alive even more. Yeah, like that's a good way to use um that's a good way to use Caesar and Aluya together. For a 6-star Cersei on her last talents, is it better to have increased crit damage or the mitigation? If you're well, it depends on like the mission that you're doing, but like if you have a really good tank who can kind of keep that aggro, then absolutely go for the extra damage. Like if you can if you can keep her alive, I would always go for that extra damage. The mitigation is really good, especially if you do the one where she gets a heal, but typically it's better to go for that damage, especially if you got her 6-star. She's gonna be cracked on the damage. Let's see. So did you just get her other talent with the damage mitigation? Well, Josiah, you have the other talents that like gives you the 30% crit rate when the fight starts, it degrades, and then you should be able to ult almost immediately at the beginning. So you'll be able to have the Cersei just died. So you'll be able to have the crit, right? But you might just have to just make sure you can heal her a little bit. Why did she die? Okay, there we go. Just had to move her, I guess. 4-star media is extra ult damage. Okay, consider I didn't know that. Media with Mo and PvP works for me so far. See, I don't have Mo, and I know Mo can attack the back line, which I think is sick with her ult. I haven't really seen. I don't have her, so I can't see her. But I know I am hoping she's good because I love all the animal characters. Currently, you only have Gildan as your only tank. I think if you're gonna have Cersei, if you're gonna like, I mean, bro, come on. If you're gonna have I want this one. If you're gonna have Cersei in the front doing nothing but damage, yes, by all means, you do gotta have a good healer for her. Like, she needs a really good healer because she's just like a tank, tanking the brunt of all. But she's really just like a tankier assassin, so she won't have any sustain, and she'll have some protections, right? But yeah, you gotta keep her alive. Is it worth investing in a 2-star screamer as a main healer for your Cersei team, or do you need to wait? Hint of insanity. I personally don't think that a 2-star screamer is gonna last very long as a healer. I don't think she has the extra scaling to heal your team because her heals like are all right, but a 2-star one, like, nah, I don't think it's gonna do it. I think you would want to get a different healer. Yeah, James, she's the only limited so far. Chris said, your team's been Cersei, Finay, Caesar, and Media. You're going to probably switch Media for Screamer to have a buffer and extra heals. But yeah, Cersei's the only limited. The next one is most likely going to be Sheru. If you can try to get the lifesteal on Cersei, it makes her a completely different unit. That makes sense. I could, I could, I could see that. I think you told me you had some lifesteal on her. Bro, look at that. CM damage. Boy's insane. Look at that 3-star I got. It's awesome. It's amazing. All right, so I have the next character guaranteed. I don't want to get Rita. I thought I wanted Rita, right? I thought I wanted Rita, but not gonna I'm not gonna be able to use her. I already have too many characters that I can't get. If it was Mo, would have been instantly redeemed. But she's not. She's Rita. She's a fire. I don't have the copies for her. I'm just gonna get her another time. Rita plus Aleluya is a nice combo. My Aleluya isn't that strong. Um, so no, no. The reason why I have Cersei is because I got lucky on her plays. I got lucky on her pulls, and she's tanky. I mean, that's really the reason why I'm using her. Like, I was using Finay before, which Finay in most matches is safer than Cersei because I don't have to worry about healing Finay as much as Cersei. Um, I'm leveling up. I leveled up Media. I got to do her skills because she's magical for whenever I'm fighting a single target boss for CM. Yep. Yeah. So I was like, I'd rather guarantee the character. So that's what I'm gonna do. I got it like right at 120. Just pretty much guarantee somebody. Um like for instance, if because I do want because I do want Sheru, like I'm hoping Liv pops up on a banner like soon. Like if Sheru pops up and then Liv does, I will I will gladly take Liv because I like what she does, but I also want Mo too because I have all the ingredients for an Animo team. So it depends. Like I have a Basil for Animo. I have Basil, and then I could probably get a copy of Sheru. And then I'll have to see. I'll have to see how everything goes. Which is better, 4-star Rita or wait, are you asking if a 4-star Rita is better than a 4-star Gildan? Or Liv is good if you're building a Hydro team. That's the only thing. If you don't have a Hydro team, then you can't use her to her full potential. That's literally her whole usage is put me on a Hydro team. Other than that, that's why she's all right. And nobody has a Hydro team. Like if you say you have a Hydro team, it's like composed of SRs, rares, and Basil. But once she gets on a Hydro team, the skill that she has is literally gonna nuke a lot of things with it, giving the extra true damage. But yeah, it's Kier better than y'all asking some really good questions. This ult, you get an extra true damage of the recorded hydro damage that you have. So that's going to add on top of it if you have hydro units. So if you have hydro units that are doing a large amount of damage while you proc this ult, popping your skills. So if you pop all the ults at the same time, then you can get an extra proc of true damage on a boss. Like, which is going to penetrate through all defenses. So regardless of what you're fighting, this is going to penetrate through all defenses. So there's like no mitigate. Even if the enemy is an excellent in magic damage, it's still going to do this amount of damage. Like, I mean, sure, it's not going to hit for 500k, but it's going to still hit hard because it's going to be based off of all the enemies. Does defense matter at all in PvP? Yeah, you get extra currency from it. Josiah, thank you for the sub. Um, Kier versus Gildan are two different types of tanks. Kier's a shielder. That's all she does. All she does is shield. She likes to get some some wind breath stacks. But she's also an SR, so like having her having Kier start up is nice, but like Gildan, what makes Gildan special is that of her it's mainly her alternate skill can allow the unit to take 50% more physical damage. And that's what allows her to be really strong. She can also give Dark Mark out for free, which makes Aaliyah hit the target harder. She has interrupts on both of these abilities. She gives herself armor. So like she can make herself really tanky. And then I think on her awakening, you can give her extra healing received. Yeah, so she increases healing received, or she just gets even tankier. But again, like here, she has to really build up those shields. And then you're fighting a lot of fire units in the story missions. And then like it's just she takes a lot of damage right now. Ilya is 13k power and your source is 17, so you don't really know if it's strong or not. I mean, 13 and 17k is strong. I mean, my CM's only 14k. It's not that strong. So you're wanting to know if a 4-star Rita is better than a 4-star Gildan. I mean, I wouldn't I wouldn't even say either of them are really worth the 4-star. I'd say just get a different unit. Like, I mean, a lot of people say get a 4-star to like power up your main team, but like if you're that close to pity, you could just get a different unit because like I mean this just makes her tankier and have a yeah, both of these make her tankier. But if you don't really have a problem with her dying, then that's fine. Rita's 4-star gives her I think extra dodge rate, and then her second one gives her some extra damage, I think. But like Rita doesn't get really crazy until like 5 like she's good, but like she gets crazy bonkers at like rank 5 and rank 6. So like I mean rank 4 would yes take you closer, but you could also literally summon her like while going for somebody else. So there's that too. If you're free to play, don't waste your draw on unlimited banners, only sigils. Yeah, Vaughn. In terms of account progression, after finishing the story and event, where's the optimal place to spend your stamina? Honestly, if you're that late in the game, there's not really an optimal place that I've found yet because it's pretty much just like don't spread yourself too thin. Like right now, well, mostly what I've been trying to do is like level up skills and stuff, right? But I'm just out of cash because like I leveled up media for like this because if they have another event that has a boss or anything or the next tower, I wanted to make sure that I had some units for a boss. But just work on your main team trying to get all the skills up. So try to farm a stage that gives you like I guess 2 of the skill materials, and then like if you did farm the event a bunch, you should have a lot of the materials here. But yeah, just try to get your skills up, try to complete your team. Yeah, Darius, I'd wait for a new banner. Like I'm waiting for another standard banner because like imagine so from Billy games that I have played in the past. This is also something for some of you to think about. Um I played a game called Blue Archive, and when the characters left the banner, they were added to the standard pool after their banner, their limited banner. I played Artery Gear, and I believe the same thing happened. Those units, the only ones that didn't get moved were like the seasonal limited characters that were like the swimsuits and stuff like that. They didn't get moved to standard, but all the other characters that came out as new characters, as soon as their banner was over, became that. So I'm wondering to see after Cerslet's banner for global what they'll do. Some people say that she's gone, right? But she'll obviously have a rerun. But I'm waiting to see because I can't see them waiting like a whole year or whatever for Cersei to come back if they drop her banner. So either she's either gonna come back in a couple of months, like maybe like 6 months or so, or she's gonna get added to the standard banner. Collab units, yeah. Collab units are the ones that usually come yearly sometimes. At least when I played Epic 7. I finished all of those. A character for boss fights other than media? I mean, what's your team? I don't even because like for a boss fight, Aluya is good, single target. Cerslet's good. Um, CM's good. I'm pretty sure Mo would be good too. On Artiger, they were shoving out units like every month. That's why you quit. Yo, Wes, you played. Gotta go, but thanks for the advice. All right, 69. Yo, Big M, thank you for you're running the Pyro team. For like a boss running Pyro team, if you're free to play, you don't really like if I mean there's for Pyro there's your SSRs are Finay, Rita, and Surslet that you can use while fighting. If you don't have that, you only really have access to other units. If you don't want to use Aluya, then I think like depending on how high your star is, um, some of the SRs are all right to use. If you have a high star and you have like Screamer or something with him, because most of all the Pyro team like to use attack speed and are mostly all attack damage as well. If you're sticking with the Pyro team, but like for SSRs, the damage dealers really is Aluya, Media, Siam, Surslet, and then Rita and Finay are like a little bit below that. Yeah. Trying to think of anybody else, but I can't. Oh, then there's Mo. Mo's a good unit, but she gets better with Wind Breath. So if you're a fire user, you're not gonna really see the benefit there. But yeah, artery gear was pretty insane with the amount of units they put out. Do I know when daily reset is? I actually don't. I just play every day. I think it's like I can't remember when daily reset is. I actually can't remember when daily reset is. Because it's not I don't think it's at midnight. I think it's like in the morning or something. I'll have to check if I have one of my daily things counting down. Jesus, bro. My Surslet and Basil are just dying. 724. Oh. Nine AM Eastern? Okay, so it is in the morning. Okay. Sheru is limited banner? Yeah, she gonna be limited. Goodbye, Hallelujah. Do you have any R units that you feel is underrated? Um hmm. I think of the R units. Well, I think some of them have potential, I think some of them have potential to be like if you went really big brain, some of them have the potential to be like better than maybe a base 3-star if you had a rare character maxed out. But like the 3-star would have to be like just 3-star, skills not really leveled, and you'd have to have some really sick synergies because like the new ones that they added are okay. Like the pyrocaster and the Umbra chick who like swaps her HP with this like with the demon or whatever. Um Issa, Issa's really the only one that, well, no, Lisa and Chlor are really the only ones I think can kind of exist on a team for late game, because Issa does a 20% magic penetration, magic uh resistance reduction, right? It takes away 20% resistance. And if you have her start up, she can do it on her skill and on her ult. Lord gives out wind breath, and with her skill, it's a buff. Her second ability, it's a 4 cost ability, and it buffs skill damage by 10%. Those two are really the only ones I could see like be on a sort of quote unquote in-game team, right? Because like they actually buff or they do something that could help out. But yeah. Hey, you fight in PvP? You unlock it after chapter 4, I believe. And you set up a team, your best units. Carlotta or Phantom? Uh, I know Phantom is ult, or what is it? When you ult or when you use a skill, you get the extra AD. Carlotta is the basic attack. Oh no, guaranteed the 4-star one over the 3-star one. Yeah, guarantee you go with Phantom. Phantom over a 3-star for sure. Phantom's actually a solid one because it gives you the extra AD for just using a skill, which most teams could probably keep that up for the DPS quite a bit. There's nothing wrong with having the health. Stunned. Bam. Easy. Have any water? I think I have some wine. Give me that. One of these days, I'm gonna take, since everybody is skipping on Sheru, I'm gonna take my Sheru to the world and hopefully beat all these Surslets. Rimuru TTV. What's the farm to level up plays? Great Big Wolf is good on her if you do some pulls on her banner. Yeah, Wes, it is. If you want to do some play pulls, that 4-star set on the banner is actually really good. For plays, I think it's Labyrinth. It's where you get a lot of your stuff. There's not a stage to really farm it. I think it's like the shops, the exchange shops, and the Labyrinth is where you get a lot of the XP for that. Bro, this Moet just gunned down my team. Oh my god, she just gunned down my CM. I've fought Dynamax before. I know his name because of Pokemon. Dynamax and Pokemon. Wow. That was incredible. Ooh. Oh, that Surflet ult saved me. Oh my god, it just annihilated them. That Surflet ult saved me. That Mo, though, it has to be like 4-star or something. Like she just gunned me down. It's amazing. Bro, Mo would be great with the plays on Rita's banner, the crit rate and the extra damage from being far away. She would do wonderful. So would a max level 3-star play set be better than a 5-star play that's only level 30 or 40? In case the 3-star set's even worth building. Chris, new. Do not build a 3-star set at all. The only sets that are worth like more than a 5-star are the 4-stars that have been like starred up. The 4-star sets eventually get better than a base 5-star play. I think like when you get it around like 70 or 80, the base stats start to get a little bit better. It might even be 60. But yeah, 4-star sets are the only ones to level up and work on. 3-star sets are there if you don't have anything else, but don't even level them up. Just go for the effect. Like, but once you start doing your labyrinths, you will absolutely get your, oh my god, CM's dead. You will absolutely get your 4-star sets. Jesus. Trying to decide what to farm. Yeah, I need a lot too. I need a lot. I need money. I was thinking of like farming money, but then I was like, see, I was literally telling myself, if I farm money, then I might as well do the Surflet event. I think that's his main team. Screamer Meteors, Caesar Surflet. It can't be his main team. Team is very weak. Oh my god. Oh my god, I said it was weak. I lied. She said a 50k ult on my CM, bro. 50k crit. Oh no, 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 no. Okay. Um. Okay. Here goes the scraps. Here we go. Here we go. 4 stars for set OP and PvP. 36% is no joke. Yeah, it really is. That's what my Surfset has, but my Surfset's not like. She's not on a. I don't have her on a perfect team in PvP. So. The same level of max 4-star, just slightly worse than a 5-star. However, you can take them to a higher level. So it just kind of depends on where you want to put your XP/gold. I think personally like the 4-star sets are I think the 4-star sets have some really, really high value for free to plays because, like, if you're pulling on a 5-star banner, you can the rate at which you get 4 stars is wild. So while you're trying to get that 5-star, you're gonna absolutely get the 4-star piece. So like that's why you really want to guarantee that the 4-star, that a decent 4-star is on that banner. Like it's kind of like if you play Genshin, like if you're gonna pull on a banner, make sure that there's also some good 4 stars on that banner. That way you get something out of it, right? You got to think of it that way. Um, like make sure that uh there's something to be gained from it. Other than trying to risk everything for that like one for those couple of SSR pieces that you might get. All right, so here we go. We got our first piece. We should have got it a long time ago, but we're buying stuff in the shop. I should have had this a long time ago. The cost goes up so heavy, bro. I was buying other things. I saw that Clint Wolf made a video on these. I didn't make a video on these sets because we talked about them on stream, so I apologize. But we were talking about how much resources you get in stacking them. I think they're cool. I think what you can get from the sets is nice, right? The extra credits and stuff. I think it's very valuable if you can get a couple sets on your characters. I personally though didn't really recommend it because I like this set. The more I've looked at it, the more I like it, especially for mages. You can just get 20% extra damage on your skill, the 3%. So you get the free, like, you get the free damage. I mean, you get the free stats for it being a 5-star set. And media users or CM users can just take the extra skill damage, especially on the 7 skill cost. And it's really good for a magical character. I think more than what I saw initially. I think it's actually pretty decent. Yeah, it removes the sale once you get a copy of it. Yeah. I think so, Vaughn. Angel 11 stages but had horrible luck getting dupes for 4-star plays. So you have one available to max up, where the rest are only 30 current max. Emilio is the only one that's worth, in my opinion. Yeah, because you got all the Rocos, and for what we were discussing, like what the stam costs versus what all you can get, it's pretty valuable. Like I'll say, it's pretty valuable to clear it out. Definitely the Rocos. The Rocos is like where it's at. Because I got mine to, yeah, 29 and 80. I can't, oh yeah, I guess I should just go ahead and do this. I need to get these 700. Oh, it refreshes in 8 hours. Oh, wait, hold on. Is there anything else I need to get? Um, yo, I can get all of Rita. Um, can't get all of Basil, but it's fine. This is the chance, so I'm just gonna save it. Ooh, I could try to go for the frame. Yeah, the smiles would be good. Wait, is that just... Oh. Yeah, because I can earn this again. If I can exalt. Was it exalt? Exalt my piece. I don't need this because I've been getting copies. The Raul set for Cersei? The what set? Hold on. I don't know all of these by heart yet. You talking about hers? The Raul set is her set. That's an amazing set for her. Yeah, it's literally made for her. It gives her the attack speed and extra damage on basics. It works perfectly for her. Bought the move sigil and sign item before reset on my account. Yeah. Yeah, I ended up saying they're gonna be the same. I'm gonna buy this. Go to Outland real quick. Do you know if you can reuse and adapt on a different play card? You can't reuse any adapts. Once you use it, it's gone. I don't know if that answers your question, but once you use it, it's gone. If the stats are like they're labeled pro, interlude, or finale. They label themselves. Once you use it, it's gone. Um, oh, just need my approval to feel good about upgrading it. Yes, absolutely. Cerslet's set is crazy for the fact that once you get a 4-star Cerslet, you can ult and her basics will be annihilating everything. Um, Especially if she's like your main squeeze. Yo, what's good, M3? Brilliance, bro. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Who? Rita? Yeah. Yeah. I'll pretty much get Rita for free. Agreed. Yeah, it's really cool. I really do like the game. I like the effects. I'm really excited how they make some new characters. Because a lot of the characters now have been really nice. I think of the SS I think they've done a good job on the SSRs so far. Reason being, even for some reason, everyone wants to summon and have every SSR. So that means like the SSRs are really good. Even though someone told me that they feel like Basil should be a tier C or D, and I don't know if I got a reply because I asked him how, because it was for my launch tier list, and I was like, how is Basil a tier C or D on launch? But I don't think I got a reply back. I don't think they will. I don't think they will reply because I personally don't think that Basil's a tier D. I definitely do think that he's not a he serves his purpose as a tank, but he's pretty strong to me. Unless a lot of you feel differently, you don't really think that Basil's a good character. He's also like I was saying, he's a heavy PvP character, but guess everybody has their own opinions. So um using your universal stuff for Cersei, if you're fully like okay, well, as of right now, Cersei in the game is a crazy character. So if you're wanting to invest your universals on her, it's worth it. Pretty much almost every upgrade of her is good. Um, so she's definitely a character worth investing into for fire. Um, for instance, even if they did release a character that is like a mage or an assassin or anything, Cersei is still a very, very strong character. And since she's a hoplite, she has a lot of value because she could still be put in the front to protect. So you could absolutely switch her over to more mitigation and healing herself. So it's like never a bad option to invest into Cersei because she's just really, really strong. She's worth it for most people who have summoned for her, honestly. You want to see him guide? I can give you guys a see him guide. He's not ranked that high, guys, in most of the community. A lot of people don't like him. But y'all be wanting to listen about my CM. He's not good, apparently. I'm just delusional, people. I'm just hella delusional. What's in this? That's right. I think we talked about the tank set. Mm, if you like the adapt, but get an upgrade to the play, you can't reuse it. No. You can't take off. Yeah, you can't take the adapt off the play. It's a one-time use. Only use your if you have like a 5-star adapt or something like that, you really want to use that on a piece that you're happy with. You don't want to just use that on anything. Am I gonna max see him when his banner comes around? That's how many copies is that? It's like 5 more copies. I don't know if I'm a max because I still do want to get other characters. I'm probably gonna like do a couple like summons, but I don't think I'm a max. I'm gonna be using a lot of the universal stuff for him. So I don't think I'm actually gonna summon that heavy because CM is a standard banner character. Like it's like, and I'm not saying he's not worth the summons. It's just not worth my wallet. Like going all out for a standard banner character that I could literally get somewhere else. So yeah, I'm gonna probably do like a couple. If I'm like close to pity or something, I'd grab a copy, but I'm not gonna go like out of my way and go like drop $100 on a CM banner. It just wouldn't be smart. It's like as much as my whale mind set is just like, bro, what are you talking about? Like, obviously, we're gonna go whale for that. Like, nah, it doesn't make sense. It would feel good to have a 6-star CM, but um, he'd probably be around like 5-star or something, and then like we'll just have to see from there. You'll donate for me to get a max CM character development. Yo, Vaughn, bro, that's been my, yeah. We'll have to see when it happens. Yo, Vaughn's been with me for a lot of gotcha games. Like, I'll max a character like, but like, man, now that I got like kids, because when I started this channel, I didn't have kids. When I started playing gotchas, um, I got kids now, and I'm just like, and I got a girl that I gotta keep happy. Like, I just can't do that. If it was just me, I'm like, I could eat some struggle food for a while. Like, I could push a couple bills back. I could make some things happen. But now I'm like, that doesn't sound smart. Is Finay worth 5-star? Um, hold on. What is her 5-star? Because she's literally start a feast. So I just get. So I guess regardless of the enemies burning, you just get the extra damage. You have to use this one. So Finay is a old. Finay is a old spammer. Is what she wants to do. So if you're in any AOE fight, I think having some high energy on your team with her and her spamming, and she wants to spam ult, so then that's why like having the phantom set's good for her because it increases her damage. Like pretty much using this just gives her 20% extra ult. I mean that's really solid because her ult's in AoE. The only thing is like my Finay does some damage, but she's not like crazy with it. But I also haven't been able to see what she can do. Let me see. Let me test something. Cause like I haven't been really fair to my Finay because I've been using so much CM. So I want to see how much damage she can do in here. She calls burn, so she's really good with Cersei. Every single one of her skills gives extra burn. She's keeping a consistent burn on the enemy, pretty much. Might not get it, which is fine, but so she was able to do 478. Keep in mind, she only has a 4-star set piece. Cersei, I have her like with her own like SSR, so she's using an SSR set. So being 80,000 below Cersei with an SSR set is yo, what's good, James King? Thank you for the sub. If I got to design the next event, what would I want to see? So I'm a sucker for boss fights. Like I'm a big sucker for boss fights. So I would like to also like co-op type stuff. So if they had an event where if they had a co-op event where you could queue with other people to defeat a boss to get rewards, I think that would be really nice. Because that would, since they put a lot of focus on a lot of streamers, I think that would get a lot of streamers involved to where you can get a lot of people in the community, people in their discords, like teaming up with other people to defeat like a really difficult boss. So therefore, it could be rewards that are free to play, could pair up with people who are stronger or whatever to get some decent rewards out of it. And of course, like it have to be something where if your teams either you can have it based off of like some sort of performance, whatever you did, total damage. I think that would be really cool, like some type of co-op event. Because right now there's no guilds, there's no use for friends, so it would allow pretty much everybody to get something. And of course, like the rewards would be, it'd be obviously like mats, maybe titles, or like some type of like just some stuff. Yeah, people always want like to be able to duel. It's pretty cool. People forget gachas are long-term games. I keep seeing people try to push 5, 6 stars or saying the TV requirements are too high, but you're not meant to reach them in a week. Yeah, we did all like literally push to the end game of this game. Like it's an investment. But so what I was saying is like I think Finay did pretty decent here considering. I think that I think if she would have had her 5-star with spamming the ult, she might have done a little better. But again, like right, like a Cersei's a single target, so Cersei's gonna do like way, way better than her, just for free. But see, this is why my boy. Let me see what this basic team can do. I don't think I can actually get as much damage out because their media is not leveled up. And I don't have a play on media either, so it's not going to be that good. This is all CM. Look at this terrible damage. See, if I were to put it with oddly enough, these characters do so fire characters do so much on this boss because like once I add Cersei, I can pretty much beat it. Even though Cersei has a though, even though Cersei has an SSR play, she has a 50% damage bonus because because CM is, you know, selfish. He's gonna beat her. He's about to like he just has a little bit more going in this kit. Yeah, they might actually be even. Ooh, gonna be even. Yo, look at that. Oh, nope, he just blew her out the water. Nope, never mind. Never mind. That's where. Never mind. I think Cersei's downtime was with her ult. Like she was really, really keeping up. But also, it's not fair to Cersei. Like CM blocks out some of her damage. So the fact that Cersei was able to do 519. Bear in mind, guys, I do have Blur activated. So Blur blocked out some of Cersei's damage, and in between the skills, the window of the 4 seconds, this is what she was able to do. Abby Joshua, there's no collab news. Yeah, I'm pretty much just trying to get like my skills, Vaughn. Nothing really crazy. How good is the Aluya set? It's good for enemies that are below 50. I just don't like it because you have to get the enemy below 50 before it really does anything. So let me see. Let me take off Blur. I want to see how much of a damage loss it is for CM. And then I want to see how much of a damage gain is it for Cersei. Like, is it more worth to have Blur or let Cersei do her as much damage as she can? All right, here we go. So CM did 750,000. So we have to see around the ballpark of how much he does now. There's no way it's that big of a damage loss. That's a huge damage loss. I think they'll still get it. Hers is doing crazy damage though. Look at all the damage that Cersei wasn't getting. It's around the same time too. It's around the same time. Huh. So that means. So what this tells me is that Blur pretty much gives CM. I'd probably say almost double damage. And of course, Cersei, I think I have her pretty leveled. I think I just don't have her skills leveled up. So she'd probably be at like 900. thousand, maybe closer to a million. CM CM is also promoted, and he's level 78, but she gets a 50% extra damage boost. So, but CM gets pretty much almost double damage with Blur. It's like it's almost like I so doing Labyrinth is a pain when you let them pile up too much. Bro, Vaughn, I had to do like 5 in a row once. No, it's so slow. It feels so slow, and you have to like actually think sometimes. So if I were to be honest, right? Some people would be like, well, why don't you just let Cerslet do all the damage and let CM just take off the Blur? The problem is that Blur actually um Blur with CM is safer than Cerslet because like Cerslet could die way before the tank if she gets like hit or something. So I would rather take the risk and have this. But if I had Gildan giving the 50% damage buff and like, if I had Screamer, it'd be pretty crazy, you know? Let me see what happens if I have see how much Shaluya can do. She's gonna do a little bit more damage when the boss gets low. But see, that's the thing about Luya. Her her plays isn't gonna do anything until below 50%. And honestly, I mean, that's cool and all, but I need it before then because I don't want to have to be like rushing. But the boss is less than half, so now she's doing her extra damage. But yeah, see, her playset just doesn't do anything. Yeah, you do for the two piece when she gets low. It's extra damage. She doesn't do anything. Try Alti. Oh, well, I can beat it. Pack, like I can beat it. No, guys, I can beat it. I'm just testing stuff. Can you let me know what is in the Eternal Shop packages when you get a chance? Oh, Eternal Shop, I can tell you quick. I can tell you really quick. It's not worth it. It's just like a bunch of like whale stuff. Uh, like I got some soul essences, credits for like one and a free pack, but a lot of this you have to pay for extra. So it's a whale thing. Like you can get some extra muses and stuff for like the cheap, like some summons, but it's not worth it. Don't do it. Save you $20. I just wanted to try it. But yeah, guys, no, I can beat it. I just wanted to see what um Aaliyah can do. But Aaliyah, I have her skills here. Even if I upped her basic attack, it's not like she was gonna do any more. Like I said, Cersei, I don't have her skill leveled up, so she would have hit um a lot harder if I had it leveled to 7. Yeah, I still like Blair. The fact that she can do the fact that she can still do 500k with having her DPS, that means her DPS was cut down by like, let me see. Without it, she did like what, 850? That's about a 300k difference. 800 versus, I'll just say 800 versus 500. So if like 800 was the top, it took a third of her damage away. No, it's 5/8. 5/8 is yeah, like a third. Like a little bit of like about a third. I think it's an equal, like, for CM to get double damage and for Cersei to get a third of her damage taken away. That's definitely a good trade. Yeah, yeah, advance. What is the first priority for leveling Cersei's skills? Is it still active, or is her basic attack or ult more important? Oh, Hand of Insanity. Level her basic attack, and her passive, and then her skill is last. Because when she ults, she doesn't use her skill, and you want her to always ult. Yeah, Vaughn. I think we pretty much concluded that you're gonna always get a 4-star, even though it hasn't said it. And I was thinking like, yeah, it doesn't say anything, but I think you pretty much will always get one. Yeah, Wes, I'm about to just level her. Over the next like few days, I'm gonna level her. Ooh, see this time. Wow, the time was way better. And he still left her in the dust. And he did 800k this time. It's just, that time was way better. That was faster than the time with letting her do her damage. I mean, with RNG, it was 750, 827. I'm gonna use this last one. Let's see. I had like 20 plus seconds to spare. Is there a unit that does both damage? Nah. I think it's like trying to make it a set that everybody can use. But yeah, like you said, the other set doesn't really mix. Bro, CM does. Okay. How much damage does he do with his skill? 258. He does like about 100k per skill. Well, that time he didn't hit as hard. He must have hit something else. Hey, he killed it. That's why. See, this time wasn't as good. Cersei has downtime for me. If Cersei's not ulting, that's where it gets weird. She's not ulting. She falls off. Yeah, Wes. It seems like CM can pretty much go over the elemental. Like he's fighting a green, and with blur, it's like the 50% bonus. He can pretty much get like he's getting a gigantic bonus. Don't think she gets charged. She hits for 0. You know what? It's probably what's happening. She's just not getting it. Like I'm just nerfing my Cersei so hard. What are my priorities for expeditions? I'm gonna be honest. On expeditions, I just try to do the hardest ones. I have a lot of units, so I mainly just do the auto, and it does the rarest ones from it. Because the expeditions, like, I don't really depend on those. Typically, it's like just like meh stuff. Bro, Cersei's not. Cersei ain't doing her damage anymore. It's weird. I mean, I could let her solo tank it, but I'm trying to compare the two. And um bro, look at those immunes she's hitting. Look at that immune. I can't get stuff to happen like a whole row of Cersei skills though. Her skill costs a lot for it to not be like, the best part of her kit. There goes her. Oh, yo. He is draining ult. Oh, that's the counter the bro, see him hit so hard that time. Do money, always money, and the Debrile. Oh, okay. Vaughn got you. Yeah, Wes, it's weird. So if I got a 6-star CM, 6-star CM is gonna be able to beat all content with blur. I mean, if he can do about as much damage as a Cersei with her skills and stuff, if he can keep up with the pyro unit if he can keep up with a pyro unit and damage with blur, I think 6-star CM pretty much can be in any content. 6-star CM would be absolutely broken. It would be absolutely broken. It's good to know. It's good to know. I mean, like, max potential Cersei on a green enemy, obviously Cersei's probably going to come out on the top of CM, but if CM can keep up on a green enemy, just imagine Did I have all his skills 10 yet? Nah, not yet. I'm working on that right now. Just imagine what would happen once once I get like a yeah, it's a mill right there. It's a good million. Seeing with an OP caster, imagine. Yeah, bro. Because what's really interesting is like that boss. So that boss drains ult energy. So like see him all his my build for him, or not my build, but the way I play him is all skill damage. So like he doesn't need to do a lot of basics. He's just doing skill damage. You just got thing just got one summon ticket and decided to say screw it and use it on a Leah banner. Got a dupe 4-star Leah to bolster your roster. Been insane luckily with Higan so far, so free to play, pretty hype. Yo, congrats, bro. 4-star Aleluya. Now she can survive more or just do more damage. 4-star Aleluya is definitely the way. I could have gotten a 4-star Aleluya, but I was like, nah, let me just get different characters. I wanted to spread out my roster. He gets more crit, extra stats. And then I can get more skill damage. And then even more skill damage. Yeah. Magic damage, stats, 9.5%. Wow. Yeah. He'll just be insane. What would you say is the best CM team? Um, honestly, a team that can. Discord. What you do? What did you do? Is that your Cerslet? Is that your Cerslet? Um, best team for CM is people who can buff him. If you're wanting to use CM as your main, yeah, CM can go anywhere. Um, wow, CM can keep up. Yo, CM's sick, bro. Yeah, so he wants a team that can buff, because his passive is insane. Um, after getting bonus effects, basically he cleanses 3 stacks of debuffs and increase invigoration by 34%, um, and then increase in skill damage. So he increases in invigoration by 34%, and then he increases his skill damage by 34% and gains agile. So invigoration is the character deals increased damage based on their current HP. Max damage scaling caps at 80% HP. So he basically just does more damage based off their HP and does an extra skill damage. So he has a huge, huge stat based off of just having buffs on him. So you want to run like you can have like a wind breath team. You can have because I did find out that wind breath works with him because wind breath is a bonus effect. His skills aren't affected by it, but he doesn't need his skills to be affected by it because he has such crazy passive. But like this set here, the upon using this skill, AP's increased by 25%. This is a bonus effect, right? If you have the set like I have on my Kier, it gives a after casting a skill, grant all allies robust low. This is a bonus effect, right? Um, all of these are bonus effects. Even if I were to swap the skill to give everybody the if I use tactical on Kier to give them the bonus effect of the immunity to crowd control, that is a bonus effect. So like all of these things are buffs that can be granted to the character. It was very fast. I assume it was pretty fast. But just like total damage, I don't think that's I don't think it's too bad though. You didn't check time. Looking at just damage isn't a really good indication unless comparing DPS on the same team since the enemy has a max HP. Yeah, Wes, like I think like I think time does matter. And like obviously like a but when I did a Surslit Finay team, it wasn't as fast. Two Foresight characters versus like CM kind of blocking out a Surslit. Like I think my fastest time I had like 24 or 3 seconds left or whatever, you know, versus the damage. Because the longer the fight goes on, the more the damage is gonna be. Because they need to hit that damage cap faster. Just for my team, when I compared the two, it seemed that seems gonna do more. But if I put like if I made an actual team for her and did like my 4-star screamer, if I did my Gildan, if I did my Surslit, and then like I went and got Rita, it would probably be really fast. But for me, that doesn't make sense because that's literally working up this character, working up this character, getting this character, and then working up this character, which like doesn't make sense for me. So I guess she heals herself 16, 13K. That's not too bad. That's with that set. 1 minute. What your source is a 5-star too, right? See, in Cersei crits. 1 minute left, that's pretty insane. Yeah, Cersei crits too. I mean, Cersei doesn't like I'm not trying to take away from Cersei. I'm just mainly adding to CM. I mean, Cersei guys is Cersei's bonkers. Um on a boss, she just can stack up so much damage. I mean, she can stack up so much damage. I'm gonna have to start farming for money. I'm pretty much running out of ways to get money. That's where I'm at right now. I need a bunch of these anyways. For all the skills. Might as well. How to squeeze every credit from the game vid? Oh god. Look, I mean, the main problem is that I mean, if I were to be smart, if I were to be smart, I would have only had like I didn't really follow what I know I'm supposed to do, but I would have had my 4-man team tried to push the game and level them up and use those 4, and then if I would have gotten to the point to start maxing characters, I would have maxed out those 4 before I worked on the other characters, right? So that's what I should have done. And that's why I tell you guys to do it, because now you end up in a position like me where you have no credits because you leveled up extra characters that you can't reset. Do I regret it? No, I'm gonna eventually level up like all my characters, but this is why for a free to play, you just can't level up everybody. Especially past 50. It's a lot of resources. You're gonna end up broke. So I hope that you guys see what's happening to me and just be like, wow, late game, you're just literally broke the whole time. Pretty much. Game doesn't want you to have Kier, but gave you Mo, Siem, and Nuno. I think that's a pretty good trade-off. You have 1 level 75 character and 4 level 70 characters. Should you start to level up the characters, or should you focus on the 4? Yeah, I mean, that's what I was just basically saying. Like, focus on your 4. It takes a lot of resources away. Like, you need so many credits, like millions of credits for these characters. Just think about it. It's 300,000 per skill. That's 1.2 mil. It's like quite a few mil to get to. I think it's a couple. It's like what 1.6, 1.5, or whatever to get from 70 to 80, and then so that's like what basically we'll say 3 mil a character on credits. So, because what skills, leveling the character, about 3.5 3.5, 3.6. Well, no, probably 4 mil. I'll say 4 mil a character. So 16 mil for a 4-man team of full credits, maybe. Like 15, 16 mil. Yeah. Yeah. I think to max out a full team, it's yeah, it's probably, I mean, I could probably go through and calculate everything if I started with a character. But yeah. Yeah, but if somebody wanted to know, like, it's not good to max every skill. It's good to really level up, like you said, the ones that matter. But some people are going to try to squeeze every bit of damage they can get out of the character, right? So if that's what they wanted, for 4 characters, it's 15 mil. We'll just say that. So you can imagine how much millions of gold that is for every character in the game. If you're one of those people who wants to level up everybody, max out all their skills, right? It's gonna take you millions of gold or credits. Millions. And you have to get the currency, the mat that allows you to even max it to level 10. So, and actually 15 sounds like a low balling, because I'm not even, because I said it's 1.2 mil just for the skill from 9 to 10. That's not even counting 1 through 9, which could also be another mil per skill. It could actually be even more. I feel like 15 is low balling. I did the passive on her because the passive hits pretty hard. Yeah. Finding a stopping point on the skills is probably pretty good. But see, that also differs from person to person, because like if you're a auto person, if you auto a lot, you're gonna need more stats and a lot more things to make up for like the AI's mistakes versus if you manual the game. It's 120 just for level 9. Yeah. What does content maxing a team enable you to do versus keeping them at level 70? You level up your other teams. Um, that's the that's the thing. Like that's what like Vaughn was kind of saying. There's no use. Well, rushing to max out your characters into like people trying to say that you need to have them 4 or 5 6 star. Like we're only what 3 weeks into the game. There's no need to do that as of right now. They haven't really added anything crazy into the game for it. It's like really tower pushing if it's in PvP, but for free to play, just have fun. Just take your time because like all these numbers is definitely what's gonna happen for you at end game, right? Like there's some people that are like finding out what end game is like now, which just makes it easier for free to plays because then you can kind of see what the journey is. But there's really no reason to max out like if you're already beating most of the content. Yeah, it's like just doing the tower, doing so. There's really no point right now. Like people who have like a full team of 6 stars, like they're the ones who are gonna probably get to a point where they're gonna be like, oh, the content sucks because like I can't even imagine if I had like if I had maxed out all like if I was a Kraken whale and I had a 6 star team with 5 star plays with all the plays maxed out, there'd be no content in the game for me to even do that with. Like there's no content in the game for me to have a 6 star character with 5 star maxed out plays of SSR plays to where I'm looking at content like, whew, this was difficult. Like, no, no, there's no content at all. Which means take your time because the more stars and the more stuff you get, the easier the game will get. But yeah, just to whale that hard, like next content is the banner, pretty much. Like honestly, yeah, you're just pretty much waiting for banners. Okay, so how much is 300K? It takes me like maybe 750, maybe seven, close to 8 to get 300,000. It's about like 800 stam or so. Well, it's 700 something stam. That's a lot because it's 14K per, right? This puts me around 280, maybe a little less because it's 14 plus 500. Maybe at 700. It's still a lot of stam. It's a lot. It's probably best to just versus use. Oh, come on. Versus use all that energy. think because I bought the $19, I just got double. Is that why? First drop times 2 is double. Yeah, so I mean, so like 30K. So I mean, you just have to wait a long time. But yeah. Why is it worth versus just loving a different team to 70? Oh, no. Like, in all honesty, oh, that question. So, in all honesty, like, if you're gonna put a character at 80, only put your main DPS. I'm sorry. I mean, you don't really have to. I mean, by all means, but like, the only one who's like the only one who is worth doing, honestly, is your main DPS. Like, you're just main squeeze. But yeah, you can keep most people at 70. You can you can promote them if you want and level up their skills, but actually leveling them to 80 is the one that seems like a waste. Like, I'd rather say promote them to get the extra skills and then, go from there than trying to level them, cuz like I'm doing it now and you need so many of the extra material and you just don't need to right now. Next question for you. You've maxed out Surslip, but your pity counter's at 100. It gets converted over to the standard banner. Super. Okay, so from all right, so I just got 120. If I wanted the 300K, I just did my, which I need to work on it, but I just did my claims and I got this. I have like 100 and something thousand. So I mean, as long as you're working on your tower, you get this claim every day. And you can go further and further up. Definitely events and stuff. I'd say for credits for some of these skills, I think it's still not even worth doing the credit stages. It's just get the money over time, because 700 I needed 300K, 700 stam for just credits is wild. Like there's no way I would suggest somebody to do that. Like I could never, and which is why, guys, we always say arc task is a scam. Like, do not do these. Really, just like do the one time clear, but there's no way. It's way too much stam. Way too much stam. You guys could be using that for something else. Well, I mean, like, if there's nothing else, but like right now, for free to play, go to the event and just you get whenever you use your stam, you just get more things. You get more stuff for your skills. You get all these. You just get more for your stam right now. Like, there's not a, like we were just saying, like, there's not a reason to push everything, but like right now, just getting all of these mats that you're gonna need, even if they're white and greens, you're gonna upgrade those to purples. you'll just get way more out of your stam if you're going to do it that way, or just level specifically on a character, but only really if you need it. Like the skill upgrades is something different, but I'm talking like credits, level ups mainly. Like the like these here, yeah, you got to go to purge anomaly for that. You're going to have to do that, and you're going to have to level those up. But you only really need the purple ones when you get to late. You really only need the blue and green ones, which the expert is a really good one to farm for that, because you get guaranteed greens and you get guaranteed blues. Good one to farm. Like you don't really need the like this Inferno one. You don't need the purples yet like that until you get maxed out stuff. Yeah, there's other places. There's the Nelio exchange, like they were saying. Um, this one gives you some mats, gives you some. I'm sorry. In the exchange, gives you a couple of things pretty much for free. For little to no stam, but the event right now for like mats, really good, really good. You get multiple mats, so that way when you start leveling up, for those of you who are asking if you want to level up a second team, right? That's where you get your mats. You do as much of the event you can. You get random mats for different skills and characters or whatever, and then you'll be able to level up your second team of characters. For Cersei, on your adaptations, you want um like ult charge, attack speed if you got it, crit damage or crit rate, depending where you're at. What if you finish the event? Yeah, the event's infinite. This last box is infinite. I think for free to plays, it won't hurt to use your stam here at all. Because like if you're stuck in a wall in the game, or you're like just in between content, I don't really think it'll hurt you, because you get a like you're getting stuff out. Like it's not like it's a waste. It's not a waste because you're getting mats. Now, if you're never gonna level up any characters outside of your main four, then I guess maybe. But if you're gonna eventually level up characters, it's not a waste to do it. Because a lot of like most stages just cost a lot. Now like I mean, I'll be honest, the stages for like low skills, like these stages here, I mean, they don't cost much. They're like 6 for the whites. But you'd have to do a bunch to eventually upgrade them all the way. And I'd have to do the math to see, like, is it worth doing, a white sage over and over and over again and just upgrading it? Kind of like the Arc Knights. What is it, the 1/7 rock farm on Arc Knights, just doing that over and over? Is it worth doing the lowest stage for the stamina used and for the conversion rate? I'll have to do the math there. So, but yeah. Let's see, like for the green skill, like you still need blues, so expert's definitely worth it. You can choose which to get. 5-star adaptation set. I have no idea what you're talking about. 5-star adaptation set. Are you talking about between a prolude, interlude, or a finale? Like on the interludes is where you have attack speed or ult charge. The finale is where you're gonna have your crit and your crit damage and your crit rate. I mean, if you can get 27 commons for 1 purple. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's yeah. This one goes up to 9. 6, 9, 18. You have to do that math because, like, based off of this, it's you need 3. That's 18 plus 5 of these. It's 45. Is that 54? 36. 54 plus 3. 117. It's like if you were to do all of these, it's like 117 stamina. It's like 120 if you to get 3 of these, 5 of these, and 3 of these. It's about 120 stam. So it's cheaper than trying to do all the white sages. Yeah. And if you just do blues, it's 54. Yeah, blues is the best. In a team of Cerslet, Kier, Roko, who's better for the 4th slot? Rita. Rita's gonna boost your Cerslet, and Rita's gonna do some decent damage. Roko can give also some extra ult charge for your Cerslet. I mean, if your Screamer can, Screamer. Oh, hold on. If you're using Screamer over Roko, well, if you're using Roko over Screamer, you'll get extra ult charge for the people that Roko ults. Screamer, though, will give a attack damage boost and attack speed boost for everybody if you put Screamer over Roko. But if your Roko is like really high star, then I can understand using her over. But Rita is just going to be damage and kind of buff Cerslet. Cerslet will probably be your strongest unit. Ugh. Okay. Let's end this poll. So 84% is like, yes, make character guides. 107 votes. It's a lot of votes. I appreciate you guys. It's a lot. I'm gonna go and get out of here. I'm tired. This is a late stream, guys. This is late for me. It's 1 a.m. I have to get up in the morning for the kids. I know we didn't really get a lot done, but we talked about a lot. As soon as they can tweet out Sheru's skills, I will make a video for that. But everything still stands. If you guys are invested into your Gildans already, if you're invested into Caesars, you most likely don't need her. Also, I will try my best to get her day 1. I'm not gonna break the bank, but I'll try to get her day 1 so that way we can use her. And I'll try to save up some credits over the next few days for her. Get some mats, I guess, from the event. I'll try to get some random stuff. Save up for Sheru, hopefully. I won't know what she uses until she gets here, but that's the best I can do. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all I can think of to say. Event farming would still be worth it overall, in my opinion, but if you're still. Will the prestige up thing ever refresh? You're talking about the account thing? Because it disappears once you hit 80. But whenever you max up the account and you back out of it and you go back into it, it should clear it. But once you hit level 80, it's gone. Yeah, once you click on it and then it maxes everything, depending on where you're at, you should back out of it and go back in, and it should show you the new stuff. But I'm gonna head out, guys. You guys have been amazing. You've been fun. This has been a good stream. I got a lot done. I was able to see some stuff. I mean, mainly we just talked, but it's always good to talk, get questions answered. But yeah, guys, catch me on Discord if you want to ask me some stuff. Just tag me. I'll try to reply. But anyways, you lucky gamers, have a good one. Lucky Lux out.